Hello everyone, Skids here and welcome to a first episode of my Fallout 4 mods weekly show. Now in this first episode I wanna get straight to the mods, and if you wanna know a bit more of background information for this show, then make sure to check out my channel update that I will post very soon. And now let's get to it. First mod I wanted to show you today is called Craftable Castle Wall Patches by DD Productions 83. Now this mod allows you to fix broken castle walls. All you have to do is go to the workshop menu, then go to the special category, and there you can find replacement walls for the two broken ones. Now after that your only problem will be snapping them, because for me personally it was a real pain in the ass and it took me a few minutes to snap them to the other walls, but I think that it is worth it, because as you can see castle now looks like an actual fortress and not like a ruined settlement. If you just like me were a bit disappointed that you weren't able to repair the castle, which is basically the main fortress of the Minuteman, then this mod is definitely for you. Next mod is called Traits and More Perks by Cirosan. This mod has a bunch of new perks and traits into the game. Now if you want to use them you have to craft them at Chemistry Station under Utility category, and after that you have to go to the aid menu of your Pip-Boy and actually consume these traits and perks. Now I don't think I need to explain what the perk is, but if you did not play any of the previous Fallouts, you're probably curious about traits. Well, traits are sort of special abilities that have their advantages and also disadvantages, and were one of the abilities that kinda decided your playthrough right at the beginning. Now currently there are a few more traits than perks available, and when it comes to perks you also have to meet a certain requirement for you to use them. Now for example, a perk called Personal Space increases your chance of scoring a critical hit against enemies that are close to you, and then a perk called Adrenaline Junkie allows you to regain 10 action points whenever you kill something in VATS. Now there are also quite a few more perks that you can use, but I don't really feel like listing all of them in this video. You can check the full list of them on the mod page. Now when it comes to traits, a lot of them were taken from Fallout New Vegas. Now my favorite ones were probably Fast Metabolism and Determined. First one makes stim packs right away as twice as useful, but you also receive more damage from poison and radiation. And the Determined perk basically increases your toughness, but on the other hand no drugs are effective on you, including stim packs, which basically means you cannot use them to heal yourself. Now of course there are tons of other traits as well. For me personally, one of my new favorite mods that came out for Fallout 4, and I would definitely recommend it. Coming up next we have NanoArmor StandAlone by Vasstek. This mod adds a new custom armor into the game. Now you can craft it at Chemistry Station under Utility category. There are a few versions of this armor available. There is the light, sturdy and heavy version, but I'm actually not sure how you are able to craft each one of them, and for me personally it was randomized and I received some sturdy, some light and some heavy parts of the armor when I crafted them. As some of you may not notice from the screenshots on the mod page, this mod is not a full set of armor and it actually consists of different armor pieces. Now if you want to basically have a full experience and the full armor, you should also use the Nanosuit created by the same mod author underneath the armor itself. I will of course link the Nanosuit along with other mods in the description. Of course in the video I'm using Nanosuit as well. There is also one shot of this armor without the Nanosuit itself. Now when it comes to quality of textures and model, I have to say that mod author did a very good job, considering the fact that Creation Kit is not even out and people are already creating awesome armor mods like this one. So if you're looking for great looking standalone armor, then this mod is definitely for you. Next up we have HKUSP45 by Wretched89. This mod adds a new standalone weapon into the game. Now you can obtain it by using console commands. You can find its ID by typing help USP4 into the console and then spawning it into your inventory with additional command. Now as you can see, this mod comes with custom textures and model. Both of them look really amazing. I especially love the quality of the textures, which I personally think makes the weapon look even better than some of the vanilla weapons. What I really liked is that animations and other mods worked for it as well, and when it comes to combat it was also pretty effective, even though you have to consider the fact that I have max level of pistol perk, so it may not be as effective for you. But again I have to say that this is yet another very good looking weapon, and I'm really looking forward to more from this mod author. Coming up next we have Vivid Fallout Trees by Hane84. Now this mod is basically a retexture of trees. And if you do not know of Vivid Fallout series by this mod author, then I urge you to check it out. I have to say that it includes some of the best retextures for Fallout 4 available, and I already featured Landscape Overhaul in one of my previous videos. Now when it comes to Trees Edition, mod author yet again managed to create some amazing textures that make trees look a lot better than they do in vanilla game. Now I have to admit that I did not even know how bad trees look look until I installed this mod and then uninstall it to make some comparison shots that you can actually see on the screen right now. Another great thing about this mod is that it is available in few versions. So even if you have a bit slower computer, you should find a version that will run in your computer as well. Now I was personally using the best choice because it had the most downloads, and I have to say that there was no FPS drop whatsoever, while the trees looked amazing. So definitely a great mod, and I think you should go ahead and download it. Next up is Better Stores by Blazeda59. Now this mod, just like its name says, improves stores that you can build in your settlements. My author did not like that the stores that you can build in your settlement are basically a big bulky stalls that basically cannot fit anywhere, and so he decided to add new stores that are a lot smaller and can be actually placed in homes. Now these new stores kinda remind me of ones that I could see in some of the other settlements like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, and I personally like them a lot more. Now other than that, my author also added tons of new flags, signs and other decorations that you can use to decorate your store. Now thanks to these new signs you are able to build different types of stores. I mean, there are signs for gun stores, from general vendor stores, there are also signs for bars and some other various types of stores. Now I personally did not manage to make such a beautiful store like he did in the screenshots, but it is actually possible, and if you have time then feel free to build awesome looking stores like he did. I did enjoy all of the new signs and all the other decorations, they looked pretty cool. I think most of them use vanilla assets, if not all of them. The flags also look pretty damn amazing. I especially liked the active flags, and overall Moator created an amazing mod that is a huge improvement to the store's building system. Coming up next we have Armor General by Hot Trooper 44. This mod adds a new armor into the game. Now I think that if you modded Skyrim and you liked to download armor mods, then you pretty much know who Hot Trooper 44 is. He's one of the most famous armor modders for Skyrim. Now it looks like he decided to move to Fallout 4. His first armor mod is the Armored General, and it basically adds an armored version of general uniform that you can gain by following the Minutemen storyline. Now the thing that author did not like is that the uniform itself looks pretty damn amazing, but as you level up you're unable to use it because you cannot upgrade it, and therefore it becomes useless in combat. As you can see, this armored version offers a lot more protection and it also has new visuals. There are also a few versions available of it. There is grey, brown, blue and even patterned version. Now you can craft all of them at the chemistry station under utility category. Personally I have to say that I did enjoy this armor mod. Like the author intended, it offers a lot more protection than the usual general uniform, and it also keeps the original design of the uniform. So if you enjoyed the Minutemen storyline and you want to look like their general, and you were also disappointed that his uniform did not protect you as much as it should, then this mod is definitely for you. Coming up next we have Repairable Sanctuary by Kentington. This mod allows you to repair Sanctuary, mainly its houses and the bridge. Now it is recommended to use spring cleaning with this mod because it allows you to remove all the useless debris that you can find here. This mod, just like I said before, allows you to build a new sanctuary bridge, and it also allows you to build pre-war versions of the houses that are not destroyed. Personally I wasn't able to use this mod as much as I wanted to, mainly because I forgot to install the spring cleaning, but I was still able to build most of the houses, and I have to say that they look pretty damn good. Thanks to this mod, sanctuary looks a lot better, and it also has better atmosphere. I mean, it is a lot better to build in a repaired neighborhood than in a completely destroyed one. Now bear in mind that the bridge and the houses require tons of resources, so make sure you have enough of them. Overall, a very good mod that allows you to repair Sanctuary, and I would definitely recommend it. And the last mod I have for you today is called the M2216 StandAlone Assault Rifle by FF7 Cloud Strife and the Spaceman 0915. This mod adds yet another standalone weapon into the game. You can obtain it by using console commands. Now, similar to HK I featured before, M2216 comes with a custom model and textures. Personally, I liked this weapon's textures even a bit more than the HK ones. They are high res and also have tons of details on them. Again, this weapon looks a lot better than some of the vanilla weapons, and for me personally it also fits in the game quite well. Now you can of course modify it by using vanilla mods, and what I also like is that the reloading and other animations for it look good as well. In combat it was also pretty powerful. I have the rifleman perk at max level, so it really had no problem dealing with any enemies, and overall a great looking weapon that comes with custom textures, model and even sounds, and I would definitely recommend it for everyone. And yeah guys, I guess that's about it for the first episode of my Fallout 4 mods weekly show. Now since Creation Kit hasn't come out yet, most of the mods released are either weapons, armors, retextures, mods that add additional things to the building system, and that's about it. So until Creation Kit is out, I will only feature these type of mods, and I hope you guys have no problem with that. And yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, tell me what you think about it in the comments, subscribe for more Fallout 4 content, and I will see you next time.